Hey guys, I'm in Aubrey, Texas. I'm gonna lay some topsoil down for my yard. I got a lot of uneven places in here, a lot of dips. So whenever I mow my yard, I bottom out. There's some people in my neighborhood, they use sand. I didn't want to use sand. I'm gonna get some topsoil. I'm gonna level this all out. I got 60 bags. I'm definitely gonna need some more. Let me flip this around. As you can see, I got 10 there. I got 10 here. If you look at my yard, I had to throw some sod down here to try to make this level. Threw some sod here, and I had to throw some sod up and down here. So what I'm gonna do today, maybe this whole weekend, I'm gonna try to get this all level with some topsoil. So anyway, this is my first video making, so we'll see how it turns out. Okay guys, as you can see, I got about 30 bags out here. I'm gonna try to start this. I got some 3/4 inch pipe right here, and on this side I have a rake and I have a 2x4. I'm gonna use the 2x4 in between on the pipes, and I'm gonna roll it down to level it out. I'm gonna open up a couple bags and get this started. All right, as you can see, I opened up 3 bags. I'm gonna take this rake. It's gonna be hard trying to do this. I'm gonna try to spread this out. As you can see what I'm doing, just trying to fill in. And then what I'm gonna do is, I might need more, don't know. Then what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna come here, on here, and on here, and I'm just gonna pull this back, fill in the gaps where I need to fill in. All right, okay guys, that's the first 12-foot section that I got done right here. I got a bunch more to go, so I'll keep you guys updated as I go further along.
Yep.
All right, you guys can see I already got 4 rows done. What I seem to be the easiest way to do this is lay out, I don't know, I've been laying out 6-7 bags. I got roughly a 48-inch piece of 2x4. What I do is, I'm just sitting here trying to fill it all in. I'm not trying to flatten it, because that's what this does. And then when I get here, I just try to fill it back in. I'm trying to break up some of these big pieces. I mean, I don't really care, because I'm going to water the yard anyway. This isn't really that hard. The hardest thing was getting all them bags back here. But as you can see, it's coming down relatively easy. Then when I get here, I scoot this down on this pipe. I'm trying to leave it on this side of the dirt. I'm not putting it in here, because I need to fill in this gap. So that's kind of what I've been doing. All right, I got my lovely assistant with me now. She's doing the easy part. She's picking her nose.
No, I was picking a wedgie.
Oh, well, that's your nose. No, I just bought this at Home Depot. I bought a whole pallet, which was cheaper than buying it, you know, under 60 bags. because at 60 bags, they gave it to me at $2.04 instead of, I think it was like $2.50 a bag. So if you have to go back, make sure it's level, because that's the whole purpose of you doing this. Don't do anything half-ass. Do it the right way, so when you're done, you can be proud of your work. I don't really know what the hell I'm doing, but my neighbor, he used sand. I didn't want to use sand. I figured just get me some topsoil. And what I'm going to do when I get all this done, I'm going to go back to either Lowe's or Home Depot and get me some fertilizer. I'll throw some fertilizer on top of this and throw some grass seed. We are in Texas, and it is what, September 15th, baby? Give or take.
Yep, I think it's the 18th actually. Something like that.
It's the ideal temperature to throw some seed down. At least that's kind of what I heard. So you want to make sure you get all these little gaps. Like in here, you don't want to miss that. Just fill it up. I know these are big chunks. I wasn't really thinking that I was going to have these big of a chunk. Otherwise, I would have bought me a screen and screened all this, so it would have been finer. But like I said, I mean, the water's going to do most of the work. See, that's not even. Let me bring some dirt back. Like I said, I mean, it's really not that hard. It's just, you know, doing what's right and, you know, taking pride in your work. Don't do it half-ass. This bag was solid. I'm surprised I only have a few pieces that are big, and the whole bag was solid. This is so easy. Even you ladies, you might be able to do this. It's that easy. I know I'll probably get a lot of hate comments on that, but you know, if a man can do it, a woman thinks she can do it better. Right, baby?
I don't know about that.
My baby knows I'm pretty smart. Right, Mama?
I do.
All right, so that didn't take that long to do that row. Like I said, just make sure you fill it in. I might have to do another coat, but I doubt it. I mean, I did it right this time. When my wife and I moved in here the first time, remember we just got that dino dirt and we just took a rake and raked it in.
Yeah.
That didn't do anything like this. Right, baby?
Nope.
I mean,
It was good fertilizer, but it didn't level anything because we didn't do this.
yep. So,
Research is key.
what's that?
I said research is key.
Yeah. I mean, you just gotta be smarter than the problem, as I always say, right, baby?
That's right.
I mean, when they did a really good job in the front yard. We don't have any dips in the front yard, right, baby?
Right.
I mean, it's pretty much good to go. All right, so I got 4 rows done. All right, guys, this is day 2. I got all that done yesterday. Got pretty much a good chunk of it done yesterday. I got really tired, hot. I was dehydrated. So what I did today, I had to go get another load. So this right here is 120 bags of topsoil. So what I did was I opened all the dirt. That took me about a good hour and a half break. Now I'm going to sit here and jam on this. I think I'm going to need maybe another 30 bags. I'm not doing the whole yard. I'm just doing that half up to about where the bags end. I got a lot of dips and bumps in there. So I got to get back at it, guys. Okay, guys. This is my whole yard. Leveled it out with some topsoil. You see the brown because Home Depot ran out of the other stuff and I had to get this. So all of it's done. I'm gonna water it 20 minutes each side. Then I'm gonna throw some stuff down, some fertilizer, grass seed, and see what happens. Okay guys, I got everything down. I got all the fertilizer, the winter fertilizer, and I threw down some more grass seed just to fill in my lawn. It's got everything done. I'm gonna water it for an hour on this side. I have a sprinkler over here to get the other half whenever this is done. I'm gonna do this twice a day for an hour to keep my ground moist, and we're gonna see how it goes. Anyways, this is the fertilizer that I used the first time. It has the NPK of 15, 5, and 10. Then I lay down some this Quality Grow. It's for Bermuda grass. It's supposed to be really quick. It says it covers 5,000 square feet. My backyard is like 2,500. I just used the whole thing back here because my front lawn is good. Grass is good. The leveling is good. And then what I did was I put this down as well. And I'm gonna see how everything comes along within the next 2 weeks. We're supposed to have some really ideal weather for this stuff to grow. So as long as I keep this watered, we should have some good grass with some good leveling as well. Like I said, I didn't use the sand. I didn't want sand in my yard. One of our neighbors did sand. I did some research. A lot of people, was against it. So I just went out and got some topsoil. Not dirt, because dirt is what you clean in your house, in your vehicle, on your body. This is topsoil. This is really good stuff. I just wish I would have screened it before, because I got some big chunks of topsoil in there. But I figured that the water would patch it all down. And anyway, we're gonna see how it goes. So I'll keep a daily update, and I won't post a video for at least a week. But anyway, I live in Aubrey, Texas, and it is September roughly 16th, 17th. We're gonna see how this turns out. This stuff, like I said, I used this winter fall lawn food, the grass seed, and this lawn fertilizer. All in all, the topsoil cost me $300, and all of this was an extra $100. So You guys saw how I used it with a 3/8 or 3/4 inch pipe with a 2x4. You don't have to buy that expensive thing to level it out. I thought this worked really well. I'm really excited. I can't wait to see how it turns out. But anyway, enough of me talking. And okay, guys, this is like day 3 of me leveling my yard with some topsoil. This is the first time I ever did it, so please forgive my ignorance and stuff. But when I bought all this topsoil, I thought all of it was the same. But the topsoil I bought had a bunch of big chunks of dirt balls, some rocks and some twigs. And I just thought watering the yard would, take care of that problem. So what I did yesterday after watering, if you look from roughly here over, I took my rake and I pretty much raked all the big chunks out. I'm gonna do that today on this side. As you can see, this side's already watered. I'm gonna rake this side to get all these, see all these big chunks right here? I just want to make sure I get rid of all those. When I did this side yesterday, it didn't affect the leveling part. As you can see, it looks all filled in with the dark spots. So I'm going to do the same thing to this side, and then I'm going to start watering it, and I'll show you how it looks. Like I said, this is the first time I ever did anything. I'm a homeowner, first time. All this is new to me. That brown stuff that I had over there, that was all dirt, and it was a little bit more per bag. If I would have known that, I would have bought all those bags instead of this other stuff, because there's nothing I need to chop down in these brown spots, because it was here, and right down towards the end of that. And this is all, look at this, I mean, this is all, it's all topsoil. Yeah, you got some chunks here, but I mean, look, they're all breaking down. So, but like I said, I'm gonna get this side. I also noticed in the other videos, I watched them last night, I was breathing heavy, but over the weekend, man, it was really, really hot, and I was really dehydrated on Saturday. And my wife Dawn can testify to that, because I did about 2-3 hours. You saw what I did on Saturday. I did 3 or 4 rows, and I was wore out. So just make sure if you do this, make sure it's not so hot. I just jumped right into it, jumped up in the morning, start doing it. And it was really hot out. So make sure you guys take precautions and drinking a lot of water and stuff. It's early now. It's about 10 o'clock. It's going to be nice out today. It's going to be like 85. So I can bust this out probably about 20-30 minutes. Have no problems. And I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done.